I found a shoegaze album that shouldn't exist. Take a moment to picture this. A dedicated Japanese drummer named WATCHMAN is playing music from the future. You're overwhelmed, but somehow lulled to a sleep. The sounds permeate the air and linger around you, clouding your sight, pushing the past out and the future in. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. The dense texture fills your lungs and invites you to fall entirely. I'd gone completely limp at the joints. This was bedroom shoegaze before it had any name. And the band, headed by that same drummer, was the Sleepwalk. Their sound is unlike any other electronic shoegaze records. Every instrument here sounds like it's run through a compressed filter and crushed, which gives it a sound you'd expect to hear in more modern acts. That's the strange part, though. Phantasmagoria began recording in 1993. This was before Paranol, Sweet Trip, and Candy Claws. This was just 2 years after Loveless shook shoegaze forever, yet somehow, WATCHMAN began working on an album 10 years ahead of its time. None of this makes sense, and it's not supposed to. Listening to the first few tracks of Phantasmagoria, I'll be honest, was hard to digest. I didn't take kindly to the oversaturation of sound, but to say I was rewarded for my patience is an understatement. Something like this shouldn't exist. Everything points to it being some kind of delusion, but as soon as the music starts, you realize it's real. Slow alien sounds open the album, and your first instinct is to resist it. But as you do, your eyes flutter in anticipation as pure spirit washes over you. No matter if the song is upbeat or subdued, a slacker rock essence lingers beneath it all, and I'd go as far as saying I have never heard a more psychedelic album. It's that dense and full. Snowman, the song I played at the start of the video, is a prime example of that density. The sound maps itself over your entire brain and subdues it into lower states. It's not refreshing to the mind. It goes beyond any understanding. You can usually throw shoegaze songs from the same era in a playlist and they'll work together, but this is on a completely different plane. On More Illusion, probably the weirdest track here, and the one that almost frightened me away, poltergeists pop in and out of your ears. You're up and then you're down. Somehow you've warped into a shape that shouldn't be topologically possible, but there you are, simmering in the slightly thick liquid released from the sound. Suddenly, glitch pop consumes all, and holy shit, I've never been more in love with an album on first listen. You're assaulted with glitchy drum and bass that unloads on you from the start of his third album, The Forest of Foss Darya. Suddenly, you're tossed into a ravaging tide that carries you along before opening up into a glistening aquamarine oasis on a pond of brown. Once the sky opens up, everything seems clearer. The lo-fi haze from Phantasmagoria dissipates and is replaced with clear and crisp production, reflecting its still very early release date. It's entirely electronic, but ironically flows like water. The first time I heard these two tracks, I felt like I'd been carried somewhere I'd never known. To think this released before Velocity Design Comfort is shocking to me. Everything sounds like it should be 15 years younger than it actually is. On Jungorilla, which is just an objectively beautiful name, Watchman starts rapping over the beat until he suddenly hits you with a chaotic, hardcore shoegaze song, going back to his roots on Phantasmagoria. I forgot to mention this, but all of the Sleepwalk's albums are collections of demo tapes recorded from 1993 to 2001, so the idea that he's able to sequence the track seamlessly is incredible. Nothing feels out of place, though it should. Clouds circle around your feet, legs, and back, and you're lifted as the guitars come out. They always hit. I am begging you to give this man his flowers. He worked as a solo project from his second album onward, but got almost no recognition for his futuristic approach to music, at least in the West. He deserves to be seen, and if you thought the stuff you heard today was good, you have absolutely no idea what else he's packing. He is one of my favorite artists, period. All of his albums are able to be purchased on Bandcamp, so please go support him. All of the links are in the description.